record. Okay, done. Okay. Ngana, what do you want me to cover first now? There are new people in here where like they don't know the what I've explained last week, the order blocks and everything. But then that's not the problem. What I'm gonna teach you guys today, I won't be going through the order block because there's a video for that. But then if there's anyone who's new who does not understand how the order blocks works, we can have a meeting on weekend, and then where like I'll explain the before Wednesday, where like I'll explain the order block before we continue with another lesson. I go through it again, you know. So
Yeah, I was gonna ask you a few questions, but like you said, we'll go through it over the weekend. It's fine.
okay, no problem. So what I'm gonna teach you guys how to catch those big moves on Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq is very tricky, gents, and it's very stupid. If you can see it the way I see it, it's very stupid, but then it's tricky sometimes. You can blow 3 accounts in a row before you go to profit. Don't be fooled by what you see on social media, gents. Someone can post a profit of 15,000 while he deposited 2,000, you know. But then if he can just check correctly, that person, they show you what they want you guys to see on social media. You find that the person has been blowing since since yesterday, and he's blown for more than 22K, you know. And then once he posts a profit, you see a profit of 15,000, and you jump, you say, hey, that guy makes a lot of money. And overall, if you can see it, he lost a lot of money, you know. But then we don't know that. Uh, don't be fooled by that, you know. Now I always tell people that I lost three accounts. I blown 3 accounts before I made these profits, and which is good sometimes. So that people can just see me as making a lot of money. I do take a loss. Sometimes a day, if you don't see me posting, a day passes without me posting. It means that I'm blowing left, right, and center, you know. But then the next day I come back correctly and I recover my loss and then continue with the process. That's how you should do. Don't just put all your capital in just one trading account, because if you lose that trading account or blow that money, you'll be left with nothing, you know. So spread your money into 3 different trading accounts so that if you blow one account, you still have a chance to make or to recover your loss on other accounts. That's how I do it. Every time when I open the market and start trading, I have 3 accounts that I'm looking at the moment. Maybe those 3 accounts I have like $200, $200, $200, or $300, $300, $300. You find that my first entry, because I risk a lot, I just blow it like that same time. And then the second one, I go look for another entry on the second account, and then I blow it again. Sometimes I blow even the third one, but then it comes after a while if I blow the third account. Sometimes even today my third account, that's when I made $2.8 while I blew $600 on the side. That's enough, you know. That's a lot. So now what I'm gonna show you now is Nasdaq. Nasdaq moves. I trade Nasdaq the same way I trade VIX, with order blocks, and it's very easy with Nasdaq because of, if you see an order block before, uh, let's say before 3:30, maybe let's say at 12 o'clock, you know, and then you see an order block, and then your market, Nasdaq touches the market, touches the order block there. Once you see an entry, enter that entry. If it goes to profit, put your stop loss at break even, and then wait for 3:30. Don't just go in. Don't just go and trade exactly. If it's 3:30 and then you haven't entered any trades, leave it alone. I'm warning you guys, leave it alone, because At that time, the market is very much volatile. It can go up and then come down within a minute, and it can blow your account like that. You have to find an entry before the market, the US session opens at 3:30. Now, no, I'm holding US30, and if you can, I haven't posted this, gents. Let me show you on WhatsApp how much I'm holding. I'm holding a lot of money, like it's a lot. And then I haven't posted because some trades are personal. You can't just post everything on social media. You don't post everything on social media. So I'm gonna also show you guys how I entered these trades here. What works on Nasdaq also works on US30. Okay. I'm also gonna show you guys how I entered this US30 trades. It's an order block also. It's an order block. That's the reason why I entered that trade. So I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. So the new guys, let me just wrap up what an order block is very fast before we go to the market and before we go to the next 100 USDT strategy, how I catch those moves. Okay, so an order block is a market where, like, if you have a support, okay, if let's say you have a resistance here, and then when you see a resistance, you draw your horizontal line like that. Okay, let me do this. You have a resistance, you draw your horizontal line there, and then you wait for the market to break. Once it creates a support, you draw another horizontal line. You guys know how to draw a horizontal line, right? Okay. Now, if the market moves now and break your level there, your resistance level. Remember that thing of saying that you have a double top, a double bottom. It worked before and it's no longer working now. The market changes, gents. The market changes, So you wait for the market to break out. Once it breaks out, it goes up. Once you see a breakout of the market of that resistance level, it means that the market has to push further up because it's a breakout. The market makers are pushing the market up. The banks are in now. They are in the market where, like, they have to push further up there. But then it won't just push up same time. No, it won't just push up same time. It will come back, retest this level, and start buying on this level because it's a breakout and a retest. Okay, so it has to buy here and go up because of, once you see a breakout, it's a continuous of the market going up. It won't go down. But then it doesn't just buy same time. The market makers want you guys to lose. There's a thing called a stop loss hunt. They come for you and then blow you and then continue the direction. It happened to most people. Last year I was trading like this. I was placing a trade here and it was moving correctly. But then when the market changes, it no longer same time goes up. No, they come and destroy those with small accounts, and the stop loss hunters, or those who put stop losses, they destroy them and then start by going what? By going up. Okay, how do you catch this kind of move without them blowing you? Okay, now if you can see on that previous support, there's a resistance. Okay, there's a support. Okay, in the market there are candlesticks here. On that candlesticks, the market, when it goes down, there's a candlestick of going down. It goes down, remember, before it creates your support of going down, and then it touches this level here, and then this last candlestick of going down, and then it start by going up with bullish candlesticks. Okay, once it goes up with bullish candlesticks, okay, it's a support because it's a turning point. It goes down and goes up, and then you draw your horizontal line, and then now once it breaks this level here, okay, that means the market has to go up because it's a breakout. Okay, it has to continue going up. But then you don't just enter same time because it will kill you. There will be stop loss hunters, and the market makers, the banks will blow those with small accounts. You leave it for it to come back down. Once it comes back down, what you do, there's a thing called an order block. Okay, an order block is the last candlestick of a sell. It's a bullish on the order block. It's the last candlestick of a sell. Okay, a bullish. Hey, what's happening with this? Okay, a bullish order block. You know, a bullish order block. Hey, what was that thing? Hey, Joe, I'm busy. What do you want? Hey, Joe, don't disturb. Every time I'm holding a class, you always end up. What PJ? What? Yeah, I've checked. So, and a bullish order block is when the market goes down and tend by going up. That means it's a bullish order block. That means you draw your horizontal level on the last candlestick of a sell, the last candlestick of a sell, the full candlestick of a sell. Full. You see what I did here? What I did is I drew my order block. This is a block here, a horizontal block. This last candlestick of a sell is the one that I draw my other block, where the market the full candlestick. If there's a week, something like a something like a let me delete this. Hey, what's happening? Okay, something like a wait, gents, wait, like a rejection here. I consider that as an order block. I draw my order block exactly where the rejection is until where the candlestick ends, and then I leave it like that. And then what does the bank do from there? Okay, the banks are clever, gents. This is a buy. Once you see a breakout and comes back of a retest, most people with a lot of money they enter buys here. But on us, because we trade small accounts, we don't enter buy here. No, it's a totally wrong. It's a buy, yes, but then we don't enter it here at the same time because of we don't know, because of the market makers, they will come back for a retail for a stop loss hunt. The banks are entering their trades here. You know. So what I do is when I see the market coming back down, I put my buy limit here, exactly where the order block starts. I put arrows here, I put arrows, I put arrows, I put arrows until the last order block, because sometimes the market touches only this first line here, where there's a week, and then start by shooting up. Do you understand me, gents? Those who are new, those
Yeah.
who have taught VIX, they know this kind of things. So if you see something like this and then the market touches here before half past, maybe let's say it's at 12 o'clock, enter these trades because the market will push up, and then if you put your stop loss here at half past 3, you are safe, because the market, once it's somewhere here at half past 3, it can shoot down and start buying here before it hits your stop loss, and then you are in profit, and it shoots further up, you know. But then if you see an order block like here at half past 3, leave it, because the market can go down and start by buying, you know. It doesn't move normally, it's abnormal. So my entry is there on USDT. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I did now. Okay, you saw the WhatsApp, ne?
Yeah. So US30 is also volatile as Nasdaq.
Yes, it's volatile. Let me do this very fast.
So same principles, what you just explained is so the same thing also applies on US30. After
Yes.
star 3 and stuff.
Yes, same thing applies on
Okay.
US30. Yes. Okay. So let's go to that entry that I sent you on the what I did there on WhatsApp. On my entries there. And then I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, this is 1 hour. Let me go to 1 hour. Okay. Let me check where I entered exactly. Okay. 15 minutes, 1 hour. Okay. I think I see it. Okay, this is where my entries are. Let me put a line there. This is where my entries are. Do you see it? Yes, that's where my entries are. Yeah. For US30, the one that I sent you on WhatsApp now. Okay. Okay. Let me show you, gents. Ne? Do you see my screen?
Sure.
Zoom it.
Eh? Okay. Look what I did here. Okay. Remember, an order block works on every time frame. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys this thing with 1 hour. Okay. So now what happened here? Okay. What happened is that let me do this. Let me change. No, let me do this very fast and insert a shape, a rectangle. What happened is that the market went up and came down. Once it goes down, I see a resistance up here. Okay. And then I draw my resistance. It has to be long, né? Because you don't know when will the market come back on that level, and when I draw this, and then once I see a support, the market went down and came back up and then broke my level. If you go to a smaller time frame, you will see this thing correctly. Let me go to a smaller time frame and then show you guys. Let me go to 15 minutes. Okay, see. Okay. Zoom in. Okay. Now, what I did is I saw a resistance here. Okay. And then this resistance, the market went down. It went down and then went up. Once it goes up, I see a support here. Do you see it? And then I draw my line there. And then there's a breakout. Okay. There's a breakout. And then this breakout here, it means that the market has to push further up, careless if it comes back and shoot down, but then it has to go up no matter what. The market has to reach new levels from here because it's a breakout. A breakout is important in the market, James. Okay. Okay. Now, what I did is that draw this, and then when I go to 1 hour, the last candlestick of a sell is here. Let me highlight it very fast. The last candlestick of a sell is here. It's my order block. Let me change this very fast. What's that thing, man? Or what? What? Okay. Now, what I did, I did this. Do you guys see this thing? This candlestick here. This is the last candlestick of bearish.
Yeah.
If you can zoom on this, this is a black candlestick here. It's the last candlestick of a sale. Ne? You draw your order block with that candlestick, just like that. The whole candlestick, you draw it. You draw it. Okay. Now, what happened now? The market did what? The market broke out of that resistance ne? And then it went up. Now, we all know that when it touches your resistance, it has to turn into support and then shoot up. But then the sniper entries, this is where people buy. But then the sniper entries are on this level here, this line here. If you can go further forward, you will see something here. Do you see that perfect entry there? When the market touches that level of yours, that first line, what I do is when I see the market, I waited this move. I didn't catch all of this move from here. I didn't trade USDT from here until here. I didn't trade USDT. I'm not gonna lie to you guys because of it didn't touch my line. I was only waiting for it to trigger my buy limit. I put buy limits as soon as I see a breakout here. I put buy limits on this first line here, a buy limit. And then a buy limit it means that when the market comes and when it goes down and touch your buy limit, it automatically put you in buy orders. Automatically puts you in buy orders and goes up, because if it's fast, you can't catch exactly the perfect entries. But then now what I did is my entries were somewhere around here. You know, these brokers, they put your entries up there. They don't just put your entry on exactly where you put them. I don't know why. Let's say, for example, the market is here, and then you say buy, it will put your entry here. These people are two totis, you know. So my entries were somewhere.
Sometimes I'm saying I've noticed that with VEX, sometimes it misses by an inch.
Yeah, you know, it misses by inch. So my orders were somewhere around here. They were not here. I don't know why, but then my orders were here. But then, nonetheless, if you can see correctly what happened with it from that level, even now I'm still holding. You know, I saw some few entries along the way, but then I didn't enter. You know, because I was holding my I saw, where's that? Okay, I saw another entry somewhere around here. If I can zoom in here, if I can show you guys here, you will see entries here. Even here, this is an entry, this is an order block. There's an order block here, and then it touches your order block and moves up here. Okay, and then now it's here. Okay, what do I see now? Okay, so what's happening now? What's happening now is that there's a resistance here. Okay, let me move this thing. There's a resistance here, and then there's a breakout. Okay, and then there's a breakout. This candlestick here is a breakout. That means the market has to come and shoot further up. Do you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, that means the market has to come and shoot further up. Okay, now the market turns and comes back down and touches that level. That means most people buy here, but then I don't buy here. I wait for the other block. The last candlestick before it shoots up, the last candlestick of a sell before it shoots up, I will not say it's this, because of there were multiple of sell candlesticks. So I'm gonna consider the last candlestick as this one here. Okay. According to me, it didn't touch. Let me remove some of this thing and put my. According to me, it didn't touch that level. So I'm waiting for it to touch this level so that it can do what? It can shoot up, you know. This breakout here, it means that the market will shoot up. Don't draw trend lines, gents. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You know why I don't trade trend lines? Yes, that sometimes they're accurate from here. It's not there. If you draw trend lines, you will get an entry after a while. After a while. After a while, and sometimes it doesn't go your way. For example, if you draw a trend line here, you will see what? You will see a rejection candle here and enter a buy here. After entering a buy, you go to small profit and then it comes back down. It goes up to profit, you become happy, and then it shoots down below your account. That's why I don't trade trend lines. They mislead you a lot, you know, and they are wrong. Don't trade trend lines on this this thing that I'm telling you about. It's either a VIX, a Nasdaq, or US30. Don't draw trend lines. Exactly what you do is you draw your horizontal lines and wait for breakouts. Once you see a breakout of your horizontal line, that's when you draw an order block. Do you understand me?
So with the order block on indices and synthetic, how consistent is it?
And order block is always consistent, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I lose about if I combine everything and calculate in a week, you find that I traded how many accounts? I'm not saying trades, but then how many accounts? I say when I say accounts, I count I count the deposit I've made when I trade. The deposit I made when I trade. I would say I deposit maybe in a week. I deposit maybe 11 times or 12 times, you know. And then during that 12 deposits, you find that I blow only 3 accounts or 2 sometimes. But then when I calculate the amount that I've blown and the profit that I made, it's nothing. I don't even feel the loss that I made, the account that I've blown. Because exactly what I was telling you guys, that don't put all your capital in one trading account. Because if you blow that one trading account, you'll be left with nothing. You won't be able to come back and recover your money. You know, when you have $100, when you have $100, you have $100 all in all your money is $100. Open 3 accounts when trading VIX 75. Open 3 accounts, divide this $100 into 3, okay? And then it's gonna be 33, okay? 33 and 33. And 33, okay? And then you'll be left with $1 in your wallet, but then that doesn't matter. Okay, now if it's like this, you have to be clever. Don't trade all these 3 accounts at the same time. Put these 2 aside. Put these 2 accounts aside, okay? Just for in case. But then they are in trading accounts. Derive will allow you to open a multiple trading accounts, synthetic trading accounts, and you can just spread your money into them and then log in on what are on MetaTrader 5 and then leave it like that and then focus only on one of them, okay? And then when you sure.
I was gonna cut you, man. You were saying that we're gonna show us how to trade Nasdaq. You said it was foolish, but yet tricky. I wanna see that.
You say what?
Earlier on when you started the session, you said you were gonna show us how to trade Nasdaq.
Okay, US30.
So sorry for
The way I showed you US30, okay, I'm gonna go to Nasdaq also, but then it's the same way I trade US30 also. Now I was showing you a US30. This is a chart of a US30. Okay, I was explaining to you how I caught those buys there with an order block. Okay, but then I'm gonna show you also on Nasdaq. Now, okay, once you split your money now, I see. So once you split your money and then you trade and then you see an order block, and then you find that this order block was not that valid, you blew. Open another trading account, look for another order block. It will go to profit. That one I guarantee you. And this money, if you see an order block and place good loss sizes and you just risk it. Hey, I'm telling you, it can go to 600, 700 US dollars with one trade, you know. And then from there, don't trade that money because you are still growing. Put that money into a wallet and then come back again. Maybe you say to tell yourself that I'm no longer trading the $3. I go to 100 now. That's how you grow. Simple as that. Don't trade all your money at the same time. You will say forex is a scam, and it's not a scam. You know. So you have to be clever when you're trading. You have to be clever. You have to leave space in order for you to trade again when you blow. Now, this is Nasdaq. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys what I see on Nasdaq. Okay. Last night, not last night. Earlier on, I was buying at these levels here. Do you know why? Because when I analyze, now I see an order block with just an eye. I don't put lines anymore because I am used to it. There's a resistance here, né? And then there's a support. Once I see a breakout here, I see an order block. The last candlestick of a sell is an order block for me. Okay. Now, what I did is I drew an order block with two lines. The first one was here. You see this candlestick of a sell. And then the other one was here. I drew with this one. Okay. I don't know why I did that, but then I did it because I wanted to get entries so perfect. I bought here, it went down. Remember, if you risk, it will blow you. It blew me right here. And then I started buying again here. I went to a little bit of a loss and then it went to profit. And then I took my profit very fast here on this level. With Nasdaq, you don't hold, gents. I took my profit here very fast. It didn't make a lot of money, but then it's something, It's something. And then check what happened here. It started by buying. No, now what I'm waiting for now, it's a what? It's a sell here. There's an order block here. How do I know it's an order block? The market went down and it went up and it created a what? A resistance and a support. And then there was a breakout. That means the last candlestick of a buy there, it's an order block. So I'm waiting for the market to touch here so that I can put a sell here. Do you understand me, gents?
Repeat hanyani. Hanyani.
Okay, what happened is that the market was going down. Okay. And then when the market goes down, it came back going up here. And then it went down again. And then I consider this an order block because of